Can you hear me, Baker? Yes, Jeremy. I can hear you, Baker replied, eyes fixed on the monitor in front of him. All right, let's see what's out there, Jeremy said, adjusting his headset. Hello again, everyone. It's me, Jeremy Tubbs, the same guy who saved the world years back. It's the year 2030, and this world we're in, it's a whole new place. You might think we're on another planet, but truth be told, it's still Earth. Everything here feels the same, but smaller. Smaller? Baker questioned, raising an eyebrow. Yeah, Baker. It seems that with the technology we've developed, we managed to break free from the dome that once held us in. We're now in the lands beyond, places we only speculated about before. It's wild because I remember that time I had to handle the situation with Eric and had encounters with beings like the Anunnaki. It was like stepping into a vision of space itself. But that issue has long been resolved, and Earth, or what we once knew as Earth, is thriving. Baker nodded, scanning the terrain on his screen. So we're giants now? Or is this place simply smaller? Exactly. We've landed in a realm that resembles Earth, yet we're much, much larger here, Jeremy said, a hint of amazement in his voice. Baker, are you seeing this? Yes, Jeremy, I see it, Baker said, a sense of wonder creeping into his usually measured tone. They both stared in silence, captivated by the sprawling landscape that stretched before them, a familiar world, now new and vast in its strange scale. The J.T. Wayne Foundation's laboratory and space station had taken them farther than they could have ever imagined, into the unknown territories beyond Earth's borders. As they floated in their space station, overlooking this strange, miniaturized version of Earth, Jeremy and Baker marveled at the bizarre yet familiar landscapes below. Cities sprawled in patterns they recognized, mountains rose like tiny ripples, and oceans sparkled like puddles of shimmering blue. It's incredible, isn't it? Jeremy said. All those theories about alternate dimensions and parallel Earths. It's as if we stepped right into one. Yeah, Baker agreed, but it's more than that. There's something eerily familiar about it, like a memory you can't quite place. Jeremy squinted, studying the land below through the massive windows of the station. I wonder if the people down there even know about us, or if they realize they're in a kind of miniature Earth. Baker leaned back, thoughtful. They might not even realize they're in a dome like we were. Remember, we had no idea until we broke out. What if they're like us before the J.T. Wayne Foundation cracked the code? Exactly, Jeremy nodded. But this time, we're the ones with the power to observe, to explore beyond the borders. And if they're living in ignorance, maybe we can help them see more, discover their potential, too. Baker laughed. Are you suggesting we play cosmic tour guides? Jeremy chuckled. Something like that. I mean, we learned so much from the Anunnaki when they showed us the cosmic maps. If they hadn't intervened, I doubt we'd have broken free. Maybe it's our turn to give back, to do what they did for us. Just then, Baker's console started beeping urgently. He turned to it, eyebrows raised. Jeremy, take a look at this. He pointed at the screen, where strange readings danced across the display. The atmospheric levels were shifting, the energy signatures unlike anything they'd seen before. What is that? Jeremy asked, moving closer. It's some kind of signal. I'm not sure if it's a natural phenomenon or something else, Baker replied, fingers flying across the console as he tried to decode it. But it's coming from down there, somewhere near the eastern coast. Jeremy's eyes narrowed, mind racing with possibilities. Baker, let's get down there. If someone or something is trying to reach out, we need to find out who or what it is. Are you sure? Baker asked, glancing over at him. If this is a whole new land, there could be risks. We don't know what we're walking into. Jeremy nodded resolutely. We didn't come all this way to sit in the safety of the station. Let's suit up, and we'll take the rover down to the surface. Minutes later, they were suited up and in the shuttle, descending to the mysterious, shrunken version of Earth. The landscape loomed below, clearer and more surreal with every passing second, until they finally touched down on a sprawling meadow, framed by low hills that looked both familiar and alien. As they exited the rover, Jeremy took a deep breath, marveling at the air's strange, almost sweet quality. He looked around, spotting a series of faint lights flickering in the distance, a possible sign of life, or something beyond it. "Ready, Baker?" he asked, feeling the weight of the unknown around them. Baker gave a firm nod. "Lead the way, Jeremy. Let's find out what this place is really hiding." Together, they set off toward the lights, ready to uncover the secrets of this new, smaller Earth, and the message that awaited them. Jeremy and Baker trekked through the meadow, the ground underfoot springy and thick, with vegetation that seemed oddly vibrant in this scaled-down world. The flickering lights grew brighter with each step, forming a strange path through the hills and toward a distant, glimmering structure that seemed to hover over the ground. "Baker, look at this," Jeremy murmured, pointing to the faint symbols embedded in the grass, patterns and shapes unlike any writing they'd seen, almost as if the land itself was etched with messages. Baker knelt, running his gloved hand over the markings. "These don't look random. It's like some kind of language." Jeremy scanned the surroundings, noting how the lights seemed to pulse in sync with their movements. "It's leading us somewhere." Jeremy Tubbs is an exceptional author whose books are revolutionizing the world of literature. With a unique blend of science fiction, spiritual exploration, and profound philosophical themes, his works captivate readers by merging the mysteries of the universe with personal growth and transformation. Jeremy's writing is deeply engaging, as he invites readers to embark on grand adventures that explore not only distant worlds and realms, but the inner workings of the human spirit. Through his captivating storytelling, Jeremy Tubbs has quickly become a trailblazer in the literary world. His ability to weave intricate narratives with deep, meaningful themes has set him apart as a writer of exceptional skill. Each book he publishes opens new doors of understanding, offering readers a fresh perspective on the cosmos, consciousness, and the interconnectedness of all things. Jeremy's books are a must-read for anyone interested in exploring mind-bending adventures, ancient wisdom, and the power of self-discovery. Whether you're a fan of science fiction, philosophical works, or spiritual journeys, his stories offer something for everyone. To explore Jeremy Tubbs' books and get a glimpse into his extraordinary literary world, visit Amazon.com. There, you'll find his entire collection, ranging from gripping tales of interdimensional travel to profound explorations of personal transformation. His books are not just stories. They are invitations to journey into the unknown and discover new dimensions of thought, purpose, and self. Don't miss out on the chance to experience the brilliance of Jeremy Tubbs. Find his books on Amazon today and see why he's leading the way in literature.